Hello Seekers, welcome to your timeless illumination. This is, as the name implies, a timeless reading, as I believe that time is fluid and you will receive these messages when you are meant to. Also, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates for you and leave the rest. So I'm just going to take a moment and open space before we begin, and I'll be using the Palo Santo, and also I will be using this crystal wand that a dear friend and fellow light worker made for me. It's very, very beautiful, and it embodies the energy of the crown chakra with the clear quartz here, and it has the stand made of black tourmaline, which is perfect. It's grounding energy, and it has this piece of blue kyanite here, and I believe blue kyanite is one of 4 types of kyanite, blah, 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 blah. But I could be mistaken there. But I think so. And being that it's blue, it helps aid in communication. So we are happy to invite this energy in today. And also, I will leave a link in the description of this video if you'd like to see what other wands are available. And he will also make custom wands. And I highly, highly recommend having one made or purchasing one that's already made if you feel drawn to its energy, because they do have quite an energy to them. All right, so before we begin, let's open space. Welcome, divine spirits, guides, and angels. I ask and I thank you for your guidance and protection. I ask that this reading illuminate your path to your greatest soul growth. May it bring you healing, blessings, inspiration, and guidance. I ask that my ego step aside and allow my highest self to receive these messages in the love and light for which they are intended, to help all seekers remain on their highest spiritual paths. We thank you so much for these beautiful messages. Your presence truly is a blessing and always welcome here, Spirit. We thank you so much. All right. Well, how shall I do this? I'll face it towards you because I always give you some, and some for the seekers. There we go. All right. Hi guys. Let's get right into our reading with our chakra energy and see what Spirit would like to open with today. If I can keep them in my hands long enough, that is. Spirit, what energy are we going to open today's reading with? What illumination do you have for the seekers today? I hope that you are all doing well today. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Spirit, what message for seekers today? Okay, a couple more shuffles here. Personal power. Perfect. We will take that. Card number 13. And this is coming out of the solar plexus chakra, our powerhouse. So let's light the coinciding solar plexus candle. And you know, I should have said this to start, because sometimes once you get going, if you haven't already said it, it's hard to claim it, like, you know. But so when I was meditating before this reading, as I always do, I was changing around candles and different things. And I felt very drawn to light these candles that have a purple base and then the yellow on top. So already before this reading started, I think there was an air of that personal power coming through there. So we received that. Thank you, Spirit. So let's pull some more oracle cards and see what else Spirit would like to speak on concerning this personal power. Spirit, what do the seekers need to know about tapping into their personal power? Where can they best apply their personal power? Thank you. Time to reflect. Well, that's a really cool card. card number 46, and 46 reduces to a 10, and to me 10 is the completion of a cycle. Something is sort of coming to an end, completing, ready for the next cycle to begin. And I love that this image is sort of like, it's reminding me of balance and harmony, the yin and the yang. You have your warm colors up here, your cool colors here. This feels like inspiration and emotion. So, time to reflect. And also we see this yellow hue coming in, representative of your personal power, your solar plexus. So let's pull another oracle and see what other message Spirit would like to speak on. What are we reflecting on, Spirit? Maybe it's our own connecting with our own personal power. Maybe we need to reflect on ways in which we can do this. Maybe it is reflecting on a time where you have not felt within your personal power and understanding what the triggers were and why that was. Because when we learn from things, that's when we are better informed the next time, because as we all know, life has that funny way. No, that's too many. Life has that funny way of going around in cycles and things kind of coming back around. So the more we learn and we can apply for the next time, the better off we are. All right, a couple more shuffles here, Spirit, and then I will cut the deck. Consult your body's wisdom. Card number 37, which is another 10. All right, so we have a number synchronicity here, flanking us on each side of our personal power. And this, I love that image too. That's really nice. So it's like the tree of life. It has all of your chakra zones highlighted here. And this is really saying it's time to check in with yourself. I feel like that's the overall message here. You know, I feel like this is saying it's time to stand in your power. Time to reflect, look within. Look at yourself, the good, the not so good, where you need to do some work, where you should feel pride and praise yourself for your accomplishments and how far you've come and where you are, because that's important too. You don't just want to always be on yourself like, oh, I have to go. It's great to have that drive and ambition and feel inspired, but also take time to reflect, see where you've been, see how you have gotten where you are, and be grateful for everything that led you to where you are. All right, so, well, wow, that one just literally went flying across. Oh my gosh. Listen, guys, all right, I have to take a little detour here because I'm shaking, literally shaking. So my friend that made me this wand, I really do hope it's okay to be sharing this. Forgive me in advance. If not, I'm not going to use names because I don't want to violate anybody's privacy. But my friend that made me this wand, today happens to be the anniversary of one of his dear friends passing. So he did a reading for himself earlier, and the first card that came out was death. And he thought that it was rather suiting of his friend's personality and just jesting, poking some fun at him in a loving way, even from the spirit realm. So how about that? That's very specific for him. I will go on to the message for everybody else, but wow, I'm literally speechless. Okay. So death's transformation. That's rebirth. That's shedding the old skin, the old ways, And look at this. Okay, so we have next card out is card number 10, another 10. There's that synchronicity there as well. And it's the wheel. And the wheel is all about cycles. It's about finishing up a cycle. Another cycle is coming in. So we definitely have an ending of a cycle. And I'm feeling very strongly that this cycle that's ending, it served you well enough while you were in it, but you've outgrown it. And that's why it's ending. That's why you have this transformative shedding of skin, death energy coming in. Oh, and the death card is the card of Scorpio. So that's scorpionic energy coming in here. So let's keep going. And they're also giving me that in starting this new cycle, you will feel much more in your power. Like what you have already been through and learned, it has grown you. And so Spirit's really saying with this time to reflect, consult your body's wisdom, look within yourself, look, acknowledge, and honor how far you have come. I'm really just feeling that energy so strongly. Like, no regrets. No regrets. Everything you've been through has been for a reason. You know, there's that saying, it happened for you, not to you. And I think that's very true for this reading, okay? And so we have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands, he is, the energy he brings in is fast and passionate, and it's inspired energy. And inspired action is a good little synopsis of the Knight of Wands energy. So he definitely, I mean, look at him even, oh, let me, hold on. Before I do that, your underlying energy is the Page of Wands. Well, and I say I don't do this, but I feel like I do it often. So sometimes they'll draw my attention to the next one down too. And it just so happens to be the Magician. And the Magician, he has all the tools he needs to create that which he desires. And also being card number 1 in the cycle of, 10 and numerology and starting over, that would be the very next card after completing this cycle. So we'll put the Magician over here. And he's just going to oversee this reading as well, because I do feel like that is that personal power energy that you're going to be stepping into. So back to this Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a messenger, and the message that this page brings in is like, now's your time. Here's your power. Here's your inspiration. No more waiting around. News is coming in. Things are starting to happen. So I feel like maybe towards the end of this cycle, things were feeling, I don't know, stagnant, plateaued. And, with this new cycle coming in, that's not going to be the case. You're going to start to see, almost like how in spring, when you see the plants starting to come up through the soil, I feel like for so many of you, that's already either started to happen or is going to happen. So, and by this, I mean opportunities, acknowledgement for work that you've already done, recognition, just feeling inspired and powerful. Pride, I'm feeling pride. This just feels like, yeah, this is who I am. I know it. I love it. And here I am, So that's beautiful energy. I like that a lot. I like that a lot, because you're leaving all the stuff that's been sort of keeping you bogged down, slowing you down, dragging you down. It's leaving. It's leaving. But you have to have an active part in that. Like I always say, seekers, you have to look within and take a look at your garden, see what needs to be weeded out. Because when you weed your garden, that's when it really starts to grow and flourish. And that is the energy coming into this new cycle starting up here, is this inspired action. You're going to have opportunities present themselves. You know, this is good news. And with this fire energy, not only is it inspired energy, but it's fast. Like, you're going to feel like things are happening left and right, but it's going to be amazing. You're going to be so happy with it. You have this wheel of destiny, fate cycling back around. You know, you've completed a cycle. And sometimes that can be feel a little sad and remorseful. You know, endings aren't always like, woo. Did you want this one? Yes. Endings aren't always, they don't always feel fantastic in the moment. But the thing about that is you don't know what blessings are right around the corner. And that's what Spirit's saying here is, don't you worry. If you're feeling a little bummed about something coming to an end, that's going to be replaced with happiness, and it's going to be amazing. So here's your feather today. And I'm not sure which bird this is yet. I haven't flipped it, but I'm seeing all this green. So even though our energy center we're working from here today is our solar plexus, all this green, that's heart chakra energy. Okay, we have it flanking us here. Our feather has varying shades of green. So this power that you're stepping into, this new venture, this new phase, chapter, whatever it is for you, it's something you love. It's something you desire. It's going to bring you happiness and fulfillment. And I'm just so happy about that. So, hummingbird, release what you've been carrying and lighten up. New joy is on the way. Boom. Microphone drop. I feel like that was necessary there. So yeah, there's that death energy. Letting it go. Lighten up. Look within. See what needs to go and let it go. It has to go. It's time. That time is here. The cycle's ended. You have 10, 10, 10. Completion. Done. Moving on with this quick, inspired action energy, you know. And when you lighten up the load, even looking at it as like, you know, when you're carrying a heavy load, you can't go very fast. You lighten that load up, boom, there you are, you're moving fast. And that's what this wand energy is bringing in here. This is going to be like, I feel like within the next, I'm gonna say within the next 2 to 3 months, you're going to look back at this time and be just feeling like you're a world away from where you were. So many blessings and opportunities. However, do keep in mind, we do have free will. So if you choose not to harness these blessings and take advantage of what's being put in front of you, well, Spirit can only help you so much. You have to take action as well. But that's what this Knight of Wands is bringing in for you. So I don't think you're going to find much trouble finding that inspiration. And when you do, they're saying when you do have those moments where you feel disconnected, and I mean, we all have that happen. All of us, especially those of us who are more sensitive to energies, because we just feel it more intensely. We see things at a deeper level. That's a lot. Those are the moments Spirit's saying to reflect. Consult with your body. Consult with your chakra zones. Consult with your higher self. And see, what do I need? What do I need to honor myself and stay on my true course, my highest spiritual path? Okay, so here's your, I don't even remember the name of this deck. Namaste, I believe. But that is really beautiful. And it says, a blessed new beginning, a series of serendipitous events guides you to a renewed sense of clarity and purpose. Release all that no longer serves you. The past is behind you. Bless it and let it go. Your life is an eternal new beginning moving through time. Wow. Spirit, thank you so much. I don't think you could have wrapped that reading up any better. A blessed new beginning. That's what we've been talking about. Letting go what no longer serves you. I love this line, so I want to read it one last time. The past is behind you. Bless it and let it go. Yeah, it's time to let it go. Weed out that garden because you have beautiful new fruits and vegetables and flowers that want to come up and bloom and grow and bring you abundance. So there it is, seekers. Look within and weed out your garden. When you do, you're going to feel so much more in alignment with your personal power and your truest self. So let's pull a few charms and see what other final messages Spirit would like to speak on today. Okay. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Well, they want them, so. We have a starfish. And to me, stars, wishes, always. Wish fulfillment, wishes coming true. Ooh, come back here. We have a little feather. So that to me is also symbolic of your guides, spirit, angels guiding you here around you. We have the lotus flower, enlightenment, awakening, spirituality. We have, oh, well, actually, let me pull these up together because we have this little book and it says Secret Love and there's a heart cut out, and then we have a heart that says Made with Love. And what I'm feeling with this combination is this is talking about writing your own book of your own life, so to speak. So what is it your heart desires? Because you have the ability to write your story and create that for yourself. You know, that's really what this whole reading has been about. And we have trust. Trust that everything you've been through has been purposeful. It's brought you where you are, and where you are and who you are is more than enough, and it's exactly where you're supposed to be. There are no mistakes. Okay? And I don't know why they want me to keep reiterating that, but I feel like somebody needs to hear that. Maybe multiple somebodies need to hear that, but this is really saying, not only are you enough, you're more than enough. Now, that's not to say don't continue to learn and grow and ascend, because that's the whole name of the game. Don't ever stop doing that. But this is saying, regardless to what you may have done, said, been, it's okay. It's okay. And any guilt or resentment or regret you're hanging on to from these experiences, it has to go, because it doesn't serve you. And it's only holding you back. Okay, so right away, I'm seeing horse. And to me, horses, they're wild, they're free, they're fast. And that's to also, I'm going to pull him out for a minute here. That's your knight. That's that Knight of Wands, that inspired action, that quick moving energy. And look, run. Ooh, runs. All about forward progression. Fast moving forward progression at that. Oh, is that, yeah. I'm trying to get these all the right way here so you can be coming up with your words, because I know you are. All right, so I see fish. Fish runs. No, not really. But they swim, and they swim fast. But to me, a fish, this is, you know, I'm feeling like intuition, water, that emotional, your emotional house, your intuition, tapping into that. And we have sun, which is restorative, it's light, it's positivity. Also sun, as in your sun. Let's see, what else? Oh, I was gonna do heart, but I don't have a T. But here what your guides are telling you. Hear what your body's telling you. Your higher self. Tap into that. All right, let's see. Oh my gosh. Gosh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Soar. Soaring to new heights. Yep, absolutely. That's you, seekers. You're going to be... Oh, and look. Sunny days are coming. Sunny days are coming. And I live in the northeast of the United States. And we are just on the precipice of coming into our springtime season, which will bring in sunny days. And let's be honest, those of you who have seasons and know that by this time when it's been cold, you're ready for some sun, for some plant life to start growing back. And how symbolic, because I feel like, you know, spiritually, metaphorically speaking, that's really what this reading is bringing home. Weed out that garden, because sunny days are coming and the abundance is going to grow and grow and grow. But you have to consult with yourself, reflect, tap into your power, and let go of all the things that don't belong in that garden. Respect and honor and understand why they're there. But then, like your advice card said, the past is behind you. Bless it and let it go. It has to go. So, on that final note, seekers, I do hope that something in this reading resonated for you. If it did and you would like, please feel free to like, share, subscribe down below. Most especially, oops, I just shook the whole desk. Sorry. Most especially the likes, because then that helps to circulate this reading for other seekers who may need to hear it. And I also would just like to take a minute to thank each and every one of you. You truly are spiritual warriors, and I am honored and blessed to be a part of you and have you be a part of me. And just stay awesome. Tap into that power and keep conquering the world. So until next time, seekers, I am sending you all lots of love, light, and illuminations to guide your way. Take care.